Pats Nation, the NFL Nation. What's going on? Welcome to another edition of the Kansas Pats Talk Patriots podcast. We are back tonight. Hey, guess what? We are 5 weeks away. 5 nights from now, I think the draft is going to start. So you know we start from about 7, 8 o'clock. So April 23rd, we're like a little less than a month. We're a little over a month. Starting Monday, we'll be exactly a month away from the 2026 NFL draft, man. I cannot wait. 5 weeks from the night. 5 weeks from the night. It's crazy. You know, when your team goes to the Super Bowl, it's a shorter off season. You know, if your team doesn't go to the Super Bowl, the season ends in January, it seems a little longer. When your team plays in the Super Bowl like the Patriots did, and like the Seattle Seahawks did, it seemed like just in the blink of an eye, a couple of weeks ago, we was just in the Super Bowl and just in our season, and now we're about a month away from the draft. The combine done came, pro days going on now, free agency done came. So, hey, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Hey, before we get started, hit that like button. Make sure you guys are sharing the content. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the Kansas Pats Talk Patriots podcast. Excuse me. Also, make sure you go to the Sportsline Media, www.sportsline media. Go check the website out. I just posted an article on the website. Make sure you go check it out, man. I'm going to be posting a lot more on the site soon. Make sure you turn those post notifications on, man. But please go check out my article I just put out on the website. Also, tonight, me and D will be joined by a very special friend of mine, special guest, Anthony Pupo. He's a draft analyst. I've known him for some years now. We go way back. He knows his draft stuff, so we're going to be joined by him. But once again, man, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you guys are sharing the content. And make sure you guys are subscribed to the Kansas Pats Talk Patriots podcast. D, what's going on with you, bro?
What's up, bro?
Not much, man. Another day in paradise, man. Got another day closer to the draft, man. How you feeling?
I'm excited, man. I know you're excited. I know we're excited to do the draft little party again that we did.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can't wait, man. Boston Gaming, what's up with you? What's up with you? Got a couple comments. I just watched the Fords and Foxborough episode that dropped. Man, it got me right back into the film. Man, me and D was just talking about that. Man. But look, we're gonna save all that for the end because we got special guests. Gamer says, "What's up, DJ? We can get all the
What's
comments."
good, Boston?
Let me get the guests in. Get my guy in. Anthony, what's going on with you, man?
Hey, guys, what's going on? Can you guys hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you real good. We can hear you good.
Yeah. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, good. Yeah, no. It's always a pleasure coming on the show, man. You know, how many years has it been now? What has it been? 3 years? Is this the what?
Oh, we've been doing this. Oh man, you've been coming on since 2022, 23, I think.
No, I think it was 23 or 24. It might have been 23. It was around there. So
yeah, I think it's about the third straight time we've done it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it might have been, because if it was 23, it would have been 23, 24, 25, and obviously now. But yeah, it was around there though. But how's the show going? Good. I mean, we haven't talked about it.
Been going real good, man. Yeah, been going real good. I'm glad to have you on and join us too, man. Real quick, tell everybody where you from, what you do, and you know how you got into the industry and everything you know about the draft before we actually get into the show.
Yeah, for sure. How many viewers do we have?
We got a few right now.
Okay. Where does it say on here?
It's on. I can see it on my end.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, not many know where. I'm from Niagara Falls, Canada. I mean, it's obviously, it's right at the American Falls. I've lived here my whole life and stuff, and I've always had nothing but good things to say about my city. I just got started, pursuing a football career when I joined the SMWW Sport Manager Worldwide Football class, and then ever since then, I've just been, learning and stuff. I'm always, every day's football for me. So, and then obviously, as I took 2 scouting classes with the Scouting Academy. So I mean, you know what, and and me, I follow the draft all the time and stuff. So, me and you as well. While we're still doing a career in football, and yeah, whether it's in scouting, it can be a draft analyst, or with a team. As long as as long as it's working in football, when you're working, when you're doing what you love, you know what I mean. You don't have to work a day in your life. So
yeah. Rich, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you taking time out your busy schedule. 'Cause I know how busy you are around this time of the year. With
It's always busy.
yeah. With making your mock drafts, and also at the end of the show, make sure you plug your social so people can go check out your
Yeah,
mock drafts and stuff. And we
yeah.
do it
Let
at
me
the end of the
put it.
show. We do it at the end of the show.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir. But let's go and start at the Patriots. Me and you talk a lot of whatnot. I
Oh
forgot
yeah.
who you marked us. I know where it was Will Campbell last year. It was Will Campbell last year that you gave us. A lot of people did. How do you feel the Patriots 2025 draft class did?
Yeah, or was it? I think I did give you guys Will Campbell. Was it
Yeah,
in my final one? Are you sure?
yeah. I think you gave us Campbell.
Yeah, honestly, you know what? I thought it was a solid draft, but again, right? The thing with Campbell is right. This is the conversation that we had. Or everyone has. Well, is he a better guard than tackle? Because he gave up a lot of pressure in the Super Bowl. Well, I mean, is it his arm? Is it his technique? So I mean, well, and as we both know, Mike Vrabel did come out and say, you know what, right, he's staying at tackle this year. So honestly, I think you leave him out there on an island by, all by himself another year. And then you see what we got, right? If he continues to struggle, you kick him inside. But I mean, I don't think that he was as bad as the people advertise. Okay, yeah, in the playoffs, and as well as in the Super Bowl, he struggled. But I mean, overall, the year that he had, including regular season, I just don't think it was as bad as what people say, right? It's the same conversation or with Tyler Smith, right, on Dallas, right? He's a better guard than tackle, right? This is the exact same conversation that we had with him, right? And like I'm a Dallas fan, right? I'll admit it, right? He's a better guard in the tackle, and he might top three guard, maybe even the best guard in the league, right? So, right. So obviously, when you're at your best, don't move out the tackle. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Maybe he plays tackle. A 2 games a year, right? Or when goes down, right? But I mean, right? Again, right? This is it's the whole conversation. And a Travion Henderson, I thought or that's exactly right. Ramondre Stevenson, with him, right? He's on a bell cow, right? And Henderson, he shared carries his last year in college with Quinshawn Judkins, right? So I mean, is he a bell cow? Or we don't know. But I mean, you know what? He still had a fine year. I think maybe in about maybe a year or two, he could overtake Ramondre as the lead guy. But I mean, it was still a nice year. Kyle Williams too. You know what? I know that you loved him. During the process. I mean, I don't think he's going to be a one. He can. I don't know, maybe like a low two. But I mean, know what? He's a receiver. Who you can throw the who you can target. 4, 5, 6 times a game. He's not going to wow you. He's gonna produce. In his own little way. So
Yeah, yeah,
as far,
appreciate that,
as far
man. Yeah, yeah, and I was big on the Cal Williams. So we talked about that all draft process last year. Real quick, towards the team, more so not the draft, but the team. I know me and you, we kind of joke, went back and forth that you said the Patriots would be probably a top 10 drafting team. Now, I didn't have us in the Super Bowl, but were you surprised at how far? I know everybody want to talk about the schedule, but were you
yeah,
surprised of how good they played? And do you think that the good draft class kind of led to them having that much production and having the success that they had?
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, you know what, it was a solid draft class. Obviously, I think that it contributed, to their success, in a nice way. But I mean, I mean, I don't think it was a major impact. Everyone's talked about, okay, well, easy schedule. Okay, but you know what? They were still a good team. Oh, okay. So with the harder schedule, what? They were 14-3 last year, right?
Yeah. Then we
Yeah.
won. Well, yeah, 14-3 for the regular
Okay,
season.
okay. So with the harder schedule, what are they? Maybe maybe 10, 11 wins. So they're still a
Yeah, 10,
playoff,
11. Yeah, yeah.
right? Okay, so everybody, in their early mock drafts, people pegged them as to be, like a 10th team or 10th, 11th, ninth, in that territory, because we all knew that Drake May was going to make a leap, going to be this big of a leap, right? So he's gonna continue to grow and grow. You know what, and improve. He's gonna be an elite quarterback. For years to come. He honestly he could be the best quarterback in that draft class. When it's all said and done, right? But him and Jaden Daniels, were close as opposed to their, like, well, I mean, he was a rookie 2 years ago, Jaden Daniels, obviously, and then he got
Got
hurt.
hurt.
So yeah, so I'm just comparing, the season that they had. I mean, it was close, between May and Daniels, but I thought that Drake May had a better year. Yeah, but this year, Daniel stays healthy, right, and he can keep progressing and progressing, but it's he needs to put on, right, in order for him to maintain that success. But I mean, honestly, you know what, it was a success, right? Like I said, most people had them projected 10th, so around, like, I think we upgraded, it's hard to say.
The gamer said, I think we upgraded, so it's hard to say how we would do against a harder schedule. Defense is tougher.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think with Dobbs in another year for the rookies plus May, the offense is also better. Go ahead, D.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, what your thoughts on like Romeo Dobbs? If you
Dobbs,
if yeah, like do you think he can fulfill that the role Stephon Diggs and the production he gave us last year?
I mean, you know what, me and Ken don't talk all the time about this, and like, like, is he a two, is he a three? Dobbs is he's a he's a fine receiver. He's not a one. There was a reason why they drafted Matthew Golden last year. A Green Bay. It's because, right, they never had a clear number one in the receiver room. So I mean, can he fill that role? Maybe, but you know what? Stephon Diggs was pretty good last year. He obviously, right. He turned 32 in November, and coming off a torn ACL too. So I mean, do I think he can fulfill it? No, but I mean, I think he can come close. But I mean, maybe you guys dropped a receiver, right? On day one. But even if it's not day one, I think that investing a receiver pick in day two is a good option.
That's fair. Have you been paying attention to the AJ Brown smoke? What's your thoughts
Yeah,
on if we were to add a AJ Brown to the mix? Like,
I mean, honestly, like, he's right. He's gonna be 29. I think is it. I think it's May's birthday, right?
It's either
So
May or June.
he is turning
no, is it
29
June?
pretty soon.
Yeah, it's
I
in
think
May.
it
So
might be June.
yeah, I is it June? I'm not sure, but honestly,
I'm looking right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think he's. I mean, obviously he
June
was with.
June the 30th.
Is it
Yeah,
June?
June,
Okay,
late June.
right. So yeah, right. So he's still got another 2 good left in him, right? Right. So I mean, in a way, you're trying to go all in now because I mean, like you have a long window. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Right. So maybe going all in now with him, it's a good move, right? I mean, he's a head case. Yeah, I understand, but I mean, he was with Vrabel in Tennessee, right? So I mean, giving up a first round pick that's me. I mean, what's his contract cap? I don't even know what it is. Is
He
it
I
has a
think
high?
it,
good. You go ahead, dude.
I think it's around like 30 million. If like, I think he got like 2 more years on his deal with the Eagles.
Hmm.
I think they
Yeah,
extended him last year as well too. So I
Yeah,
mean, he got a pretty decent amount of money to be paid per year. So
yeah,
I mean, I think it's worth it.
yeah. I think. I mean, a first and a second, that might be a little too much, but I think
man,
a
I
Yeah,
couldn't do that. Jalen Water just went for a first and a third, and I
yeah,
know
but
AJ Brown, Jalen Water, but I'm not. I'm not giving
AJ
up a
Brown's
first.
better.
Yeah, but I'm not giving up a first round pick. I do a 2 and a 4. That's it.
I
Oh, I
give
don't
up
know.
I give
I
up a
don't. I
one
don't
and a
think they
three.
would do that.
Well, they said they wait till after June. It can be a 2 and a 4. I don't want to give up a one.
I
Not
give
in
up a.
next year's draft. No, I give you a 1 and 28.
That
I mean,
tough.
giving up a one for AJ Brown is like you predicting you to be back where you were last year. I wouldn't say Super Bowl, but I
I
mean
agree with
it
that.
get
I agree.
so I mean taking on AJ Brown, you are automatically assuming that you're not gonna be picking high. Probably late mid 20s, late 20s,
I just I,
32.
I don't want to give up no first. I like the DK Metcalf trade for a couple years ago. Even the Stephon Diggs trade whenever they got him from the Vikings. I think the Bills gave they give up first. Then they gave up first
Yeah,
because they
they
got
did.
Justin Jefferson with the pick. I like the
Yeah,
DK Metcalf trade. I would from the Seahawks to the Steelers a 2 and a 4. I think I give him a second and a 4. Like I do something. I don't want to give up a first, man. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that.
but AJ Brown's better than his former teammate, right? So
Oh yeah, of course he is, but that's what I'm looking
yeah,
at. But I think the Bills giving up a second round pick for DJ Moore that kind of messed it up too. But I do a 2 for DJ Moore. I actually like DJ Moore, and then the Broncos doing the 1 and the 3 for Waddle really messed it
well,
up. But Waddle's a year younger, less injury issue, and then they said AJ Brown has a knee issue or whatnot. I don't know how true it is, but that's what they're saying. So I'm doing a 2 and a 4. He's about to be 29. So realistically, you're probably going to get about 2 to 3 really good years from him.
oh,
That's all you need.
I don't think he has 3 in him. He's probably got this season, and then his
26 and
age
27.
30th. Yeah, that's what he's got. I think he's got 2 more good years in him.
So by the time he's 32 years old, because Stephon Diggs about to be 33. So AJ
Yeah,
Brown's 4 years younger. So by the
yeah,
time AJ Brown is 32, you're already gonna be paying May. You're gonna pay May after next year.
yeah.
So by the
No,
time
wait.
AJ Brown,
Yeah, yeah. Next year they'll
yeah,
pay.
by the time
Yeah,
AJ
you're
Brown's
right.
32 years old, you still think he'd be putting up 1,000 yard seasons?
I,
That between him and Diggs, that would be close. I don't know if he can. That's
And
close.
this is a little bit off topic, but in their prime, who you taking? Stephon Diggs, AJ Brown, in their prime.
Or wait, sorry. Between Diggs and AJ,
In
Diggs.
their prime. So if Diggs is let's say Diggs prime was 27 years
27.
old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and AJ
would
Brown
go Diggs.
yeah. In their prime, Stephon Diggs, AJ Brown, I'm taking Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, it's close though. It's close. I would
I
go
take
Diggs
I
for
take
sure.
Steph Diggs.
Yeah,
that's a hard one, man.
You can
Because
flip a coin on it, but I'm going with Stephon Diggs.
if you was to
yeah.
tell me which one I would take with Drake May, I'll go AJ Brown.
Yeah, but I've
Drake,
seen Drake made with Diggs. I haven't seen made with Brown yet. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I just feel like we seen the big body receivers. What type receiver we looking for with Drake, man? I mean,
I mean,
everybody
we
always
seen May
point to
make
the
it
big.
work. We seen May make it work with Diggs though, and Diggs ain't no.
I get that. I understand that, but I'm just
Give
saying, like,
me Stephon Diggs. I done seen it. Give me
all
Steph.
the receiver type frames we always looking for, and especially this upcoming draft, we always talking about the big body receivers. So why not
Everywhere
give him?
Diggs has gone, he's produced. Now AJ Brown only been on two teams, but everywhere Diggs has been, that he produced with the Vikings,
Yep.
produced with Buffalo, produced with Houston before he got hurt, and he produced with Drake May coming off a torn ACL. He's produced. Now let's just say AJ Brown, he got knee issues. Now I've been watching, and I like AJ, I love AJ Brown, but he don't really separate like that. He doesn't separate. He's big. He's not a big time separator. He's not blowing by nobody. And now they talking about he got knee issues in their prime. Give me Stephon
Yep.
Diggs. I'm taking Diggs in their prime. Now for the next couple of
I
years,
agree.
I'll go with AJ Brown because he's a little younger. But in their prime, I'm going with
Oh,
Stephon Diggs.
100%.
But that was a little bit off top. Let's get back on top because we pressed for time. The draft. D just asked you a question. Let's get back to the draft. I know you got your mock draft out, and guys, if y'all watching, make sure you go check it out. He gonna post it. It's already out, but after this show, he's gonna let y'all know where I go find that. All that good stuff. But who you have the Patriots taking in your mock draft as it stands, and then we got a month. Free agency done died down. Now we got a month to the draft.
Yep.
But who you have right now mocked to the Patriots at 31?
Okay, well, I did this a few weeks ago, and then I'm doing my new one on Monday. So I gave you guys Blake Miller,
Okay.
the Clemson tackle who's rising. Yeah,
me and D been talking about him.
Yeah. The second round, I gave you guys Jacoby Lane.
That's my yes sir. I like him.
Yeah,
In
he's
the second round.
Yeah, second. Yeah. Well, I mean, when I do my next mock, maybe he falls, but I don't know if he goes that high. And the third round, I gave you guys the Penn State safety or Zakee Wheatley.
We had a top 30
Yep.
with him today.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna ask you whenever we get to the wide receivers, but go ahead, sorry.
Jones Junkovich is out right now, so Bell is the 5-man.
Yeah, that's my mock. I mean,
we got a few comments. We can get to the comments after the show. For the end of the show, probably, guys. Go ahead, bro.
So he doesn't shoot a ton of them this year, but he's been
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, that's. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I see that you said you had Blake Miller marked us. Do you think he make it to 31?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean,
I can see the Texans
as of right now.
He's over 20 points.
Yeah, I mean, gun to my head, I don't think he makes it that far. But I mean, you never know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he could go. I think his range is going to be. I don't know, like 24 to like 40, 24 to like 35, probably somewhere in that range.
I was thinking that same thing.
Real quick, could you? I know you got a mock to us. Like this, is what you did that a couple weeks ago, but it's probably going to change because you got one more mock coming out, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing. Yeah, I'm going to do
the day before
6 rounds on Monday.
Okay. Huh?
Yeah, I'm doing a 6-round mock on Wednesday.
Oh, the Wednesday before the draft?
No, sorry. A 6-round mock starting next Monday.
Oh, okay. But you go. So
yeah.
But you have 2 more mocks before the draft.
Yeah, I know one the day before, like usual, and I usually finish it like in the afternoon on Thursday.
Okay, cool. So do you think could you still see us taking a tackle if he's available, even though he might not start right away, or do you think we're gonna get you think we should get like an edge or a playmaker or something like that?
Yeah, that's tough. That's a good question. I mean, you know what? It could come down to you know best player available. Whether it's a receiver they like, whether it's an edge rusher, it's a tackle. I mean, I always say it all the time. You got to keep your franchise quarterback, upright in the pocket. He can't be running for his life every play. But I mean, maybe they like somebody better on day two, right? So I've seen mocks with tackles. I've seen mocks with receivers, edge rusher. I mean, or, maybe a corner or a safety. You think that high in the first?
No, not
You
31.
don't think so?
Not at 31. Unless no, not at 31.
We're
No,
talking about
Unless Caleb Downs falls that
maybe.
far.
Oh no, God, no, he's not. Oh no way. Maybe he goes
Right.
like I don't know, like 10, 12, 50, probably somewhere in that territory. It's going to be
Go ahead.
interesting though. Like it can be, maybe even like a guard, like
Oh,
Basantis or Emmanuel Pregnant. It doesn't necessarily have to be a tackle, right?
I think it's going to be edge, receiver, or tackle. If I had to say right now, probably an edge.
Yeah,
Or Mason Thomas, Cassius Howell, something like that.
Yeah, that's probably about right. Edge, tackle, receiver.
Yeah.
That I mean, what if Kenyon Sadiq falls?
I seen a podcast earlier saying that if he fell within range, that they could trade up for him. But I
speaking.
don't see him. I can see him going to Baltimore or something like that.
Yeah, maybe Tampa Bay, Kansas City,
Yep,
even
Tampa
though maybe the
He won't make
Rams.
it to 31. I don't see him. He won't make it to
Yeah,
31.
I'm just saying though. I mean, it would be a strong possibility, right? If he were to fall that far, right?
And players fall every year.
Oh, I mean, I would have never thought that Emeka Egbuka would go ahead of Golden. I thought everybody thought Golden wouldn't go ahead of him. I mean, this is the joy of the draft. Teams have a different board. It's all what I mean. So okay, well, just because the media portrays that, okay, well, he's better than him. Okay, well, maybe a team likes Blake Miller over, I don't know, Caleb Lomu. You know what I mean? So
Go ahead, D.
we got some comments. So,
Yeah, we're gonna get to him after the show.
okay.
Yeah. Speaking of Sadiq, I was wondering, do you think he can fall? Like, do you think he can drop to the 20 range where he end up
Oh
slipping?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, because
yeah. I don't. Yeah, I falls to 31, but I mean it's a
I don't think
possibility.
he.
Why?
That's way too good
Because
to be true.
he plays tight end, right?
Yeah.
And they're not valued as high, right?
He's a good blocker too.
Yeah.
But the production with him, no, it hasn't matched it yet. So that's why I think that he can maybe fall to mid-20s, like
I'd trade up for him.
That's when I pull the trigger.
25, 26.
I'd trade up for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And yeah, another question. I've been seeing a lot of people mock Jordan Tyson in the 20s sometimes. Do you think it's a scenario where he falls to the 20? Because I remember me and Ken talking at the beginning of college season where we were just Jordan Tyson. We want Jordan Tyson. But as we got all the way to the Super Bowl, we realized now we got to start talking about these guys that can be in our range, like the Denzel Boston's, the KCs. So do you think it's a scenario where Jordan Tyson can fall somewhere in the 20 range?
Oh yeah. I mean he's had I mean, the average draft slot with him is what, probably 6. I've seen him go in Miami 11.
I've seen
I've seen
him
him going to
to
Pittsburgh.
I seen him to Baltimore. Where's Baltimore picking? Like
14th, I
Where,
think.
I
yeah,
seen him. I
yeah,
keep seeing him to Baltimore. I seen like
yeah,
three
that
mocks
could
for
be
him
a
to Baltimore.
sneaky. Oh yeah, I can see it, but he's had injuries though. Honestly, you know
Yeah,
what? I feel that when he's on his game and healthy, he's probably the best receiver in the draft. In
I
my
seen a
in my
comp. I seen a comp to Stephon Diggs today of him.
He kind of remind me of Justin
comps with
Jefferson.
him, I saw. Remember? Oh yeah, I
He
see
give me
it.
like CD Lamb vibes. Like, like he can
Yeah,
I can see Justin Jefferson for him. Yeah,
like those type vibes, man. Like, can you know how me
injury
you felt
history, bro.
about George Tyson?
yeah. I tell you about Tyson, man. Tyson nice. But I
Dang.
stopped talking about him because I knew we didn't
Yeah,
have a chance to get him. When we kept winning all those games, I knew we weren't gonna get him. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how it plays out. Want to ask you one more question about before we get to the comments. How your wide receiver
yeah. Give me a
ranking?
second. Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I think I might try.
You good? I'm gonna ask him about some of the wide receiver rankings because me and him talk. He's not that high on Omar Cooper. I think when we
Okay.
talked about a while, you said Omar Cooper. You said day two, right?
Yeah, but I mean, now he's probably going to go. On Thursday, right? Even though I'm not the biggest fan of him due to the size,
Right.
but he's probably right. So or you want to know my receiver
Yeah,
ranking?
just top five wide receiver rankings.
Okay, I mean, I just
Well,
looking
no,
at the
give
sheet
me
here.
the wide receivers that you can see going in round one and rank them like rank your wide
Okay,
receivers going in round one.
you got obviously Carnell Tate, who I think, and
I
you
think go
got
to the Browns.
or Makai Lemon, or Jordan Tyson, Denzel Boston. I think goes on Thursday. You got or Concepcion, and then probably Omar Cooper. So you got probably 6, and then I would see Zachariah Branch maybe can be
Round
a
one?
real sneaky. All because of his ability, to take the top off, right. But I think he goes probably about 6.
Where are you on Elijah Surratt? I mean, not Surratt, but Malachi Fields.
Fields, I got him. I think I had him going top 5
Me,
in the second round. Yeah, you know what? He's another guy that we can see go Thursday, but I think he goes on day 2.
you think he goes before Chris Brazzell?
Yeah, yeah. Well, Surratt, yeah. Me and my brother like him. Honestly, nobody's
Like
really
who?
talking
Surratt?
about him I mean, in this draft. I mean, I mean, I obviously don't think he's as good as Omar Cooper, but I mean, I don't, I feel like it's a small gap, he's a forgotten receiver prospect, but I mean, he's still a good receiver, maybe like a 2, a solid receiver, I mean, nothing that scares you, a guy, what he's gonna be a guy, who can be a productive pro, game in and game out, right?
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you what's your thoughts on this. Is my last question. Your thoughts on KC, like, cause
Yep.
I'm kind of high on KC. I mean, he's from the same area from where I'm from, Charlotte, North Carolina. Um,
He's originally from Rochester, though.
yeah, I know, but high
Yeah,
school football and whatnot, and I mean, our
yeah,
quarterback from Charlotte, North Carolina. So I always felt like them two probably know each other, got some connections with each other, and I mean, as a guy that I think can fulfill Stephon Diggs' role in this offense
yep,
is KC. I mean, we've been looking for a slot guy that can play all 3 downs for a long time, and especially in the Josh McDaniels system, the slot is like a key position. So, what's your thoughts on KC?
I mean, honestly, I had him in my first round in my way too early 26 mock. I had him going to Denver. I think at 24th overall. Like
I like it.
I didn't see a single mock in the first round. I mean, I was looking at the stats. I'm like, wow, you know what? No one's talking about this guy. But again, right, the big thing with him is the hands, right? He has drops, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, I can 100%, see him in a Patriots uniform. But I mean, he's good. He's gonna be another guy. Who I feel is going to be a good. But I mean, you know what? He may never. He'll always be up there, right? And I mean, like I've been high on him ever since. Ever since I did my early mock. I didn't even or know who he was until his sophomore year in college, and oh wow, holy,
Yeah.
this guy's good. But yeah, he Casey must draft. Yeah, he'll probably go like I don't know 20, 26, 27, 28, probably in that range.
You see Boston being there at 31 for us?
KC.
No, Boston.
Oh, Boston, another one. Who goes first?
No, do you see him being there at 31 for him? 31 for us.
Boston, or a gun to my head. No, but I think it's definitely a possibility.
And you can see us if he's there, probably taking him.
Again, right? It can be edge, it can be tackle, it can be guard. So you never know with New England, right?
Your sleeper wide receiver in this class before we get to the comments and end the show.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot. Elijah Surratt. I mean, like he'll probably go on two, but I mean, I really like him. I mean,
I do too.
Again, he's gonna be a solid pro because initially, right, people had him over Omar Cooper, but in the last 3 or 4 months, Cooper's leapfrogged him.
Yeah, I would go with Skylar Bell.
Yeah, he'll be like a 3rd, 4th round type guy.
I see him going late day two. I mean, late round two.
Late, so maybe late. 2nd round, yeah, I can see it. He'll be like the 10th receiver, probably somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Another late sleeper. Yeah, another sleeper, not a wide receiver. I like Malachi Lawrence out of UCF. Yeah, UCF. I like Lawrence out of UCF.
He might go on Thursday. There's
Nah,
some buzz
for
on
real?
him. Yeah, I keep seeing mocks him in the 1st round.
Yeah, I seen and Gabe Jacques. I like him too.
Jacques, yeah, me too. Yeah, he'll go like 3rd, 4th round.
Let's get in some of these comments. Hey guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're sharing the content. Make sure you guys all subscribe to the Kansas Past Talk Patriots podcast. Make sure you have your notifications on for when we do go live. This is Anthony Pupo once again. Join us on to talk some NFL draft. Let's get into some of these comments before we get out of here for the night. Yeah. Somebody's delusional Patriots fan. What's going on with you? Prime AJ with Drake would be unfair. I like that. Brown is a big body deep threat. He's a perfect fit for me. That's from Boston Gamer.
Yep.
Imagine the Drake to Booty now replace Booty with AJ Brown. Because I think Booty probably gonna be the odd man out if we get AJ. But I would love to keep Kayshawn.
No, he won't be gone, Booty. I like him.
You can't keep up. I mean, it's only one football. You can't keep everybody.
No, he'll be.
Who knows though, Ken? Who knows?
Maybe Pop Douglas is gone.
He'll hang around.
They ain't trading Pat. They're not gonna trade Cal Williams. Pop Douglas, maybe.
I don't know.
I can't see the Eagles.
Because look, you had 8 wide receivers, and you're going to draft. Let's just say you trade for AJ Brown and you take like a Jacoby Lane on day 3 or day 2, because they're going to draft a wide receiver. You got about 8 wide receivers right now.
Yeah, I definitely see 8. Like
you only carry 5 on a game. You only carry 5 on a game day. Well, this year we had 6, so you got You got AJ Brown, Romeo Dobbs, Pop Douglas, Kayshawn Booty, Cal Williams, Mac Hollins, Chisholm, and a draft pick. That's 8.
Yeah, I definitely see like Kayshawn Booty definitely been an odd man out just because AJ Brown replaces what Kayshawn Booty do is what deep threat and can add more to that at spot. So, but who knows, man?
If we just drafted,
Yeah.
if we just drafted T Mac like I told they're dumb to do last year, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Oh my God, gamer. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man. Yeah. We ain't about to cry for spilled milk though, man. I'm just tired of people being scared to take a wide receiver earlier, but would take a project with no problem. I feel it. Pat scouts have a great eye for secondary. They will wait till day 3 on a safety. I'm thinking. Yeah, I like the kid from Penn State. They got Penn State has a defensive end I like too. I think Dennis
Yeah,
Sutton. I
it's
think
not. Yeah, he'll be probably he'll be
day
he'll be
3.
like a yeah. No, he'll be like a second, third round guy. I think he
He's gonna be
goes.
one of those guys. He's gonna be one of those guys. You know when you're watching the draft, like on late day 2, they be like best available or whatnot. He's gonna be one of those guys they keep on that screen. I like
Yeah,
him.
that sounds accurate.
He looks like a Vrabel guy. If New England trades up for Sadiq, I'm going to be a Jets fan.
Who
I
said
wonder what a
that?
trade the losing Pats. I wonder what that trade
Oh,
would look like. If Sadiq falls, bro, I'm on that. Welcome to your new Brady Grunt connection with May and Sadiq. I like how that sounds too, but not as good, obviously. Yeah, a 2 tight end set with Sadiq and Hunter Henry with Dobbs and Kayshawn Booty on the sticks. Man, that would eat. I like that. You should be able to run the freaking football. Zachariah Branch was considered a top 5
yeah,
pick. I didn't know that a couple years ago. The hell
yeah. This is
happened
like
to him?
yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember seeing some mocks with him early. I mean, he needs to become a more refined receiver. But
He
I
was a
mean,
top
he,
5 pick.
yeah, I remember because he was a freshman in 2023. I remember seeing, but I
I
mean,
didn't know
again,
that.
right? Yeah, he's a burner. Oh, he's like an Xavier worthy of Jalen Waddle, right? Where he can really take the top off the defense, right? Right? What does it do? Right? It drops guys back. It opens up the running game and underneath. So I mean, you know what? I feel that we all right, every needs a guy who's just an absolute burner.
Yeah.
Can fly. He has that 4.3, a 4.33, type speed. Just right by him, right?
Where do you have Jeremy Bernard? I didn't ask about him.
Bernard, yeah, he'll be like a day 2 guy, probably second round.
KC is the most explosive receiver in the draft, in my opinion. Kid Slices just has to hold on to the
Kids,
ball more. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of drop. I think he had like 6 drops or so this year.
Yeah.
I gotta
7.
look into it. Yeah, well, I mean,
Pop.
yeah,
Yeah.
what's the
Pop would
most
be out
important
for
thing for a
me.
receiver? The
Yeah. Pop.
hands.
Yeah. Pop would be out for me. I like Booty and
Pop would be
Hollins can do way too much. Chisholm can do what Pop does. Hey, gonna be interesting. Somebody's gonna be the odd man out, man.
That's not bad.
If we get
Hey,
AJ Brown, somebody's gonna be the odd man out.
hey, one more question. What you think about Chris Bell, man? Been seeing a lot of. I mean,
Yeah,
Jordan.
well,
Go ahead.
I mean, he was a possible first round player, but again, right, ACL tear. So, and I mean, he's honestly, I saw mocks with him going to New England, but now I think he goes like I don't know, like 45, 50, 55, probably somewhere in that range. But I mean,
What, round 3?
no, round 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I mean, you know what? People get scared with that stuff. Right? I mean, it's a major injury, but you know what? He's still young too, right? I think
Yeah.
he's 21 right now, turning 22. So I mean, like
They
he's
say
still got.
he's on schedule for training camp.
Yeah, well, because he tore it. I believe it was
November.
end of November.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't I don't know if he'll be ready in time.
So it's
Maybe
about 5 months into recovery.
December, January. Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe yeah, no. So no, it'd be 4 months because November, right? December, January, February, yeah, March. 4 months.
Yeah, 5 months. Cause we're about at April. We're about to be in April. Boston Gamer says I honestly wouldn't mind the Pats taking a stab on Zachariah Branch. We have good luck with Branches, and he could end up being one of those gems. Okay.
Yeah, that's not a. I mean, again, right? Burner, right?
If
He
he's
could.
there by the time your second or third pick is, I think he'd be gone.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
see
He'll
him
like
going like
40, 40, 35. Probably
I can
in.
see him going like the Kansas City or something like that.
Well, yeah, he'll probably go in that territory. Probably similar territory like a Chris Bell, maybe a Jeremy Bernard. Even though I that they'll go ahead of Surratt though. So
Man, Anthony, appreciate it, man. I appreciate you coming up. Did
yeah,
you got
no
anything
worries.
else? Jeff?
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Appreciate you, man.
yeah, no worries. I'm gonna be coming on again. What?
Yeah,
A
that's
week
right.
before
You're
the
gonna
draft.
be on the
April
week before the draft.
April 16th.
Yeah, week before the draft, we're gonna have him back on. He's gonna give us his final mock draft, some of his he will give us some good news, his final mock draft, and all that the week before the draft. So we're gonna go over his final mock whenever he comes back on April the 16th. Man, it was great to have you on, bro.
Yeah, you know what?
Let
It's
everybody know
always
where
a
they can find you.
yeah, and also my Twitter is Anthony Pupo or 94 or
Yeah, make sure y'all go follow him on Twitter.
am I allowed to?
Huh?
I I can't comment. Can I? It won't let me.
I don't think you can do that.
No, I'm not seeing the option.
Yeah. But that's okay. Yeah, Anthony
But
Pupo.
it's all good though.
Yeah. Go follow him on Twitter. He's gonna post you. See, you got a mock draft coming out on Monday.
But then it'll take probably a few days to finish, and then the show in a month from now, or we'll talk about that mock because as you know, my final one comes out the day before, right? So
Yes, sir. Gotcha.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so then we'll be on in another 28 days, and yeah, we'll be ready to rock.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. 5 Thursdays from tonight. Lord willingly, we'll be live talking about the doing the show. Me and DB, we're gonna do a watch party for the first round. This year we gotta wait. We're gonna be up all night. We're gonna have bags up on our eyes waiting to the 31st pick because we lost in the Super Bowl. I miss when we can get to who we're gonna be picking the first 20 minutes of the daggone draft. So now we're gonna be up. We're gonna be up 2.5, 3 hours before we even know who we freaking pick. We ain't gonna find out till midnight who we pick.
Yeah,
That's what's gonna make it fun right there,
they're
bro.
probably
Yeah, it's all good because like I miss,
probably picking like what
huh?
11 o'clock, probably somewhere around there.
Yeah,
10:45.
I miss when we were bad, man.
Yeah,
Nah, man.
those
I
days are
like it this
over.
way.
I miss it, man. I miss it, boy. Whew.
I like it this way, man. Nobody know who we gonna pick right there.
Yeah, I might take a nap between the 10th pick and the daggone 25th pick. But yeah, it was good to have you on, man. We're looking forward to having you on. Once again, Anthony Pupo will be back within a month to give us his final mark, and he's gonna talk about his 6th round mark. So can't wait to have him on, man. Guys, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you are sharing the content. Make sure you guys are subscribe to the Can't Fast Talk Patriots podcast. Make sure you have your post notifications on for when we do go live. That's gonna be it for you guys. See you guys Monday for the next show, man. See, unless we get some breaking news this weekend from a play, we don't know. Unless we get some breaking news weekend, might have to do an emergency podcast. But we see you guys on Monday night, man, 7 p.m. Eastern. Appreciate it, man.
Okay, guys. Thanks again. Hey, yeah, I'll see you guys or April.
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Did it end? You're still on.
Is it over?
No, hold on.